Why did she chew the clock? You ever ask yourself the question, you're playing a game, you're in the dating game, and you're like, man, why is she constantly speeding up the clock, and she just doesn't allow the play to take its time to develop? Why is she constantly wasting and trying to speed up the time frame that we have together? So, here's the concept, right? A lot of times, playing a game, you hurry up, you got your quarterback. Let's say you run a play, she runs the play, gets some yards, she moves up, but she has 2 clock on. So she's constantly doing the same thing over and over and over. But necessarily what that means for the guys is, why is she talking to me? And she wants everything to be sped up and to have whatever we got going on. Cut, short, fast, done, I'm out of here. So she's chewing clock. So I want you guys to be prepared and aware of this, because a lot of guys don't understand what this phrase actually means. Okay. Imagine you're taking a girl out. You met her on Monday. You talked to her on Wednesday. On Friday, y'all go out. On Saturday, you start talking a little bit later. On Sunday, she hits you with a, hey, I just don't know if this is going to work out. I really enjoyed the dates. I really enjoyed all the text messaging, all the talking. And this is what happens to a lot of guys. You guys never recognize, like, you guys will find the girl and start talking to her. And I really want you guys to understand this. In the dating game, that's natural. It is the reality of what we're experiencing every day. I want you guys to grow in confidence to understand that, this could be the possible option. She's going to chew clock. She's wasting time. She's wasting your time. Because with her wasting your time, you have no time to develop your play. You have no time to develop strategies to make sure that when you get on the ball and you want to play, that you can actually execute your plan. But oftentimes, we sit here and be like, man, we found a girl, and this, that, and the third, and we get so distraught that when she hits us up the last final day, because in her mind, she's like, man, I don't really like this guy, I don't want to talk to this guy. She's chewing as much clock as possible so she can get to that message and say, hey, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I don't think this is, so I want you guys to be aware of this, because there's certain things that, right, you guys will talk on Monday, enjoy it. Wednesday, you'll speak and have a fluent conversation. You go on a date, you guys start talking, and everything's good. And then you guys are always struck by the idea of, like, why did she say on Sunday, like, she doesn't want to talk to me anymore? Where did I go wrong? And something that I learned recently is that when you're ever, let's say, Steph Curry, he's shooting, right? He knows that he's shooting a shot, right? He put up the shot. Steph Curry if he misses a shot, Steph Curry doesn't say, oh my gosh, I just missed the shot. No, Steph Curry understands that I put up the shot. Well, maybe that shot just didn't go in, right? He understands the game. So when you guys are going on these situations and you guys start recognizing, well, this is kind of a cadence that I'm starting to see in the dating game, and girls are often just looking for somebody to just take their attention for the moment, then you can start realizing, well, I need to get my plays off. If she's going to chew up all the clock, I need to take an initiative to make sure that I am going to either score or I'm going to walk away being okay that I took 3 points. I'm good. Did I get XP off of this dating game? That's where I really want guys to get to the point of, right? I've gotten to a point where I'm saying, you know what? For the sake of the dating game, let's see how much XP I can gain. Let me see if this is going to work. Let me see if that's going to work. So now you initiate the idea of saying, well, I put up the shot. Well, that shot didn't go through. At least I knew that she's not chewing clock over there. She's not chewing clock over here. And the more you understand that, the more opportunities you get to go into the dating game and say, oh, like, you get to start seeing the signs. Because I want you guys to also know is that when she's chewing clock, you never know what's going to happen. I want you just to understand that the possibility of her saying, hey, I'm just not ready for a relationship will always be there. Don't go into it thinking, oh, this is going to be my soulmate, because that's where you get heartbreak. That's where you start feeling like, oh, all women are bad, right? But you have to have that notion, well, she could possibly be chewing clock right now. Conversations are good, laughing, this, that, and the third, but you have to have that concept in your mind. Is she chewing clock? If she's chewing clock, then I know that this entire time that we're talking is just on a timer. So it's better for you to just enjoy the moment and get as much XP out of the moment, where when you get the ball, you at least get 3 points out of it. You don't have to score, right? But now you understand, oh, this is how I play the game. So when you start getting that experience, and you start dating, and you start recognizing the same patterns, because they usually do the same thing, right? That's how you get that XP. So once you start recognizing that, oh, ding, 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 it makes sense, coach. So believe it or not, class is closed. Okay. Guys, I need you guys to tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it, the book of yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Turn me up! But I want to get to the one point that everybody's been asking me. Coach this, coach that, coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. and then we can go from there. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and trying to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right, for the guys that want to get their goals right, for the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past the heartbreak, I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only gonna take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. If you are the type of person that's saying, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win, the people that are locked in with the book of yay, we gonna win. You gonna look at your teammates and you gonna say, I'm a winner. At the end of the day, if you come on this side, we gonna work. It's no BS. It's everything. It's daily, daily, daily. So guys, tap in. The book of yay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.